Konnichiwa potatoes! Okay guys, today I want to talk about the differences between Japanese college and American college. First thing that I noticed is Japanese college, you have entrance exams, whereas America, you have to do the well-rounded student essays. They obviously both look at your GPA on both these. Now the main difference is Japanese students will dedicate the last 2 years of their high school experience, as well as go to cram school like crazy, just to prepare for this entrance exam. Now the hardest thing about Japanese college is actually the entrance exam. Once they're in, they're basically guaranteed to graduate. Now as we know in America, we have to do the well-rounded essay, and it's actually relatively pretty easy to get in. It just depends on if your GPA is just a little bit decent. The essays do matter, but not as much as the entrance exam, I would say. So in America, it's much easier to get in, but much harder to graduate. Now, here's the second thing about Japanese college that I really noticed is really quite different. Actually, it really surprised me when I came here. My image before coming to Japan, Japanese college was going to be very rigorous, very hard, just like Japanese high school and junior high school. Now we all know they have a very good curriculum system, they have really high test scores, so you'd figure college would be the exact same way, but it's actually the opposite. College in Japan is basically 4 years of vacation time to relax, to find out who you are as a person. Now for Japanese, this is really good because they work so hard in every other point in their life that they don't really get time to relax, so college is the time to do it. Whereas American college is literally studying until your fingers bleed and you go blind from reading so many books. Number 3, this also surprised me. Now you think of Japan, you think of Japanese people, you think of utmost respect, especially in a classroom environment. Now you figured in a classroom, they're going to be quiet, polite, paying attention, taking notes, very attentive. That's high school. College is not that at all. In fact, American college is probably way more quiet, way more polite, and much more respectful to the teacher than it is here in Japan. Now I find a lot of Japanese students falling asleep in class, you know, which in America you see that too. But the main difference is you see students talking like crazy in class, texting, doing all these other things. You see this in America, but in Japan, trust me, it's quite a lot more. In fact, here's an example. You know, America, if one of the students is talking really loud, the teacher's gonna stop and then yell at the person, or, you know, tell them to quit it out. But here in Japan, if a student's talking loud, or in this case, my case at least, many students talk very loud, the teacher just doesn't care. They just keep talking like they don't even exist. Number 4, as I said earlier, passing college in Japan is way easier than the USA. USA, if I read correctly, it's 60% of students actually graduate college. So you have to be, you know, you have to study hard. You have this pre-notion that studying hard means you might have a chance to graduate, a chance. Now where in Japan, you really don't study. In fact, most students don't really care that much. Some do, which is good because they care about their education, but for the most part, you know, you attend class, you follow student class, or you even attend class, and you're more than likely to easily pass and graduate. Now in Japan, it's not about, you know, how you did in college, it's about what college you went to that matters. Alright, number 5. Guys, this one is huge and awesome. If you come to Japan, you're gonna love this. If you're an American or from other country, textbooks here, there's very few, and if you do have them, they're super cheap. So both semesters I spent at Aoyama, I spent less than 4,000 yen a semester, which is less than $40 US, on textbooks. Now back in America, if I got lucky, a good semester would cost me about $300 US. My bad semester was probably my first semester freshman year, where I had to buy those crazy $200, $300 science textbooks. That would cost me over $1,000 US. That's more than Juman on textbooks alone, which is absolutely insane. So if you come to Japan, you're gonna be pretty happy about the textbooks. Now this one only really applies to you workout guys. Number 6 is the gym sucks. In Japan, you don't really exercise to get huge and big and basically look like a monster. And I know in America a lot of us do that. Now here in Japan, people don't really exercise to get big, or it's not really for looks, it's more just to be healthy. So there's less people and the gym's not nearly as popular. Alright, number 7, this one only pertains to Tokyo schools. specifically Aoyama-gakuri. Now, Aoyama-gakuri is known for bijin, which means beautiful girls, and fashionable men. Now, the men are fashionable, I guess. To me, I wouldn't really wear that stuff, but a lot of them have purses, not satchels if you're Indiana Jones. I mean legit purses. I'm talking, we get guys with Louis Vuitton purses walking around my campus. We get guys wearing high heels. That's not a joke. They're like man high-heeled boots. They're really strange. It's not many men do it. Now, as for the Louis Vuitton bags, there's a lot of men who have Louis Vuitton bags. Not so many men have the, you know, the shoes, I guess, but it's a little strange, but some people do it. And the last one is actually, unfortunately, kind of common. I notice when I go to the bathroom, these two things almost always happen. I see a guy putting on makeup, I think it's foundation or something, make their skin look not so pimply, but you do see this, as surprising as that is. Often when I go to the bathroom, I see that. More often, I see guys always fixing their hair nonstop, to the point where even I got into the habit of going to the bathroom and fixing my hair a little bit. American men, at least at my college, because we're a small country town, no one really gives a fluff. I mean, we just kind of yeah, right? There's no real look. It's just jeans, shirt, as long as you're warm, go to class. I mean, we go to class in our sweatpants, for crying out loud. I mean, we don't really care as much as here. Now, it is nice, you know, having to care about your fashion a little bit. People end up looking really nice. I like dressing nicer now, and it actually makes me feel better. I'm not going to go as far as wearing high heels with the Louis Vuitton purse, putting on makeup, and constantly fixing my hair, although I do. So if you were a college student in Japan, please, in the link below, please make some comments. Tell me what you think about what I said. Tell me what you think is different. Tell me what you think was good. Maybe I missed a couple points, and I know there's a lot of other differences that I didn't state. So back in the comments, just go ahead, say your thoughts. I'll make sure I try to comment back to you. Also, guys, please like my video, share this, and if you like the video at all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That's all I got for this video, guys. This is Nady Potato. Bye, tater tots. Oh!